Hi, my name is Aydogan Vatandas. In this video, I would like to talk about the Turkish political system regarding its separation of powers. But what is separation of powers? Why is it so essential for democracies? Separation of powers is a constitutional doctrine which keeps executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government separate. This is also known as checks and balances. Each branch has separate powers, and generally each branch is not allowed to exercise the powers of the other branches. So in order to talk about a functional democracy, we definitely need a strong separation of powers. These powers are also known as veto players. So every veto player in a political system has power to challenge the other one. So this is, for example, an example how the Congress tried to impeach President Trump in the United States. So it's an indication that the separation of powers is still functional in the United States. But how is it in Turkey? How is it functional, or is it working, or is it in jeopardy? So when we answer that question, it can also lead us to an answer where the Turkish democracy is headed to. So just last week, we had witnessed a very interesting development between the Supreme Court, the highest Turkish court, and some two local courts. What happened? So two lower courts have openly defied rulings of the Turkish Supreme Court. The Istanbul 14th High Criminal Court denied a petition by former Republican People's Party Deputy Enis Berberoğlu for a retrial of his case based on a rights violation decision that was handed down by the Turkish Supreme Court on October 9, 2020. The court's decision said Berberoğlu should not have been tried due to his legislative immunity. Yet, the lower court argued that the Supreme Court's decision fell within the scope of review of the merits of the case, and hence there were no grounds for a retrial. Another local court defied a Supreme Court decision that said graduates of law schools who were summarily dismissed from public service were entitled to practice law. The Ankara 12th Regional Administrative Court of Appeals ruled on October 1 that E.C., who was dismissed from public service, could not practice law. So what do we have to understand from this development in Turkey? We definitely should understand that the Supreme Court, which aims to protect the constitution of Turkey, is in jeopardy. So the Turkish President Erdogan and Devlet Bahçeli, the leader of the Nationalist Party, are simply trying to shut down the Turkish Supreme Court. So can we talk about a political system where there is no Supreme Court, and can we talk about a constitutional democracy where the Supreme Court is ignored and in jeopardy? So this is what is happening in Turkey. Turkish democracy is considered as a constitutional democracy, but its constitution is not protected, or will not be able to protect it by the Supreme Court. So why is it happening? Because what we understand is that Erdogan wants to consolidate his power, and the Supreme Court is becoming a threat for him and his government. Thank you.